What do you make of that, Leanne?
I think it more or less means that I've known that Ivan Toney will be moving on this week. You know, and obviously I think with Ivan Toney, you know, I'm a big fan of his. Everyone makes mistakes in life, and I think they have an opportunity to make things better. And I think sometimes when people talk about Ivan, they often say, oh, his attitude and that type of stuff. He's not like that. So I think sometimes people have this agenda about him, oh, he's got a bad attitude. He doesn't. And I'm not coming up from a biased place because I know him. I mean, you know as well, Clinton, like sometimes these things can linger over players for a long time, you know, and I hope that Ivan Toney does move on. Fair play to Brentford because they stood by him over that time, and I think a lot of people are saying, did he really need to do that interview and talk about moving on? If ultimately, when you're a club like Brentford, even look at our Southampton over the years, when Gareth Bale moved on, Theo Walcott, do you know what I mean? It will happen eventually where players move on. And I have no doubt that Ivan probably will move on this week. It's not exactly a secret, is it? Like, he's one of the best centre-forwards in the league. He wants to move, and he should have the right to move on.
We saw Wissa and Mbomo there. They were great last season, Clinton. Do you think it's from both parties they want Toney to go?
No, I don't. No way. Brentford don't want Toney to go. You want your best players to stay.
But for big money, they know they've done it before.
But for big money, they can do it. They've done that before. They sold Ollie Watkins. He was at Brentford. Look at the career he's gone and had. Ivan Toney deserves his chance to go. If it does go to a top 4 team, obviously, me personally, if I'm the football club, I would have him in my squad. But obviously, as Leanne's, I think she's spot on, Ivan Toney must be moving. Because if you don't, you're not playing him, then he must be moving. But it'll be a good signing for anyone.
You can't let him go for free, can you, if you're Brentford?
No, you can't let him go. I actually think he'll go on loan to someone. I think he'll go on loan in this window to someone. It could be someone like a Man United who need a centre-forward because Højlund's
But with
injured.
a view to buy in January?
Yeah, maybe with a view. I know Leanne will be happy if he comes to Man United. she'll be dancing around. So I think that's a possibility. If I'm not trying to link him to clubs, but I could see him at someone like a Man United.
Will the directors of football and the head coaches be thinking there's a little bit of pressure on Brentford now? Is there an opportunity to get a good deal for Ivan Toney potentially in the next couple of weeks?
I think, no doubtedly, similar to Mo Salah, you know, they don't want for the player. They wouldn't mind going on the free because they get a massive signing-on fee. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So for them, but I think with these types of things, Teddy, I think you just want them sorted out quickly. You know, you don't want that lingering over the club. You don't want it to be that situation. And I think you only got to look at players like Schmodics that, you know, started the season, now he's at Ipswich. You know, he's still banged in goals. And if Ivan Toney was in that squad today, he wouldn't be sulking around. He would be playing. I thought he was going to start in the game.
Is it better he played and scored for his potential move, do you think?
Yeah, but maybe, say he pick up an injury. So then, and if the club are going to get good money for him and then the deal is ruined. Or we don't know. Maybe there might be something, but Thomas Frank has come out. We can only believe what he said and said, obviously, we're just going to leave him out for this game and see what happens. You never know. Next week he might be starting. You just never know in football. You have to take day by day. But wherever he goes, I think Ivan Toney's a top player. He's done well at Brentford. Brentford still have good players, though. And one thing with Brentford, if they lose Ivan Toney, the team won't struggle. They've got a brilliant manager. And you know what? Their recruitment is one of the best in the Premier League. People like Mbuemo, Wissa, I like those strikers. They cause teams a lot of problems. So, but if Toney does move on, I wish him well because he's a top player.